Time for more Swan Princess, is what I'd say, except we have a bit of a special thing to do today. Totally unplanned and having it done now instead of later, it's Cool Cat versus Dirty Dog, the Virus Wars. How in the world did I miss this? Okay, I knew they had a Kickstarter back in 2022, but I guess I wasn't paying attention to what it was or what came after. I was so focused on it being Cool Cat Stops a School Shooting that the thought of Derek changing names or movie plots didn't cross my mind. At this point, I wouldn't put it past Derek Savage that he simply won't ever get the school shooting movie off the ground because of how serious such a concept it is and how traumatizing it might be to the kids you try to get footage from. So, of course, let's just focus on the C virus again, because that worked so well the last time. Look at this cover. This is the kind that I could do when I'm in a hurry but want to make something a little more elaborate. So I know it wouldn't be good compared to a professionally made one, but like the others he's done, this was being sold to people. He had a Kickstarter campaign that raised over $1,500. I'm sure he could afford someone to not leave artifacts around the jets, even though there's only one, and it seems to be its own character, featuring the world's only civilian-owned Harrier jet. Well, I think I know where most of the budget went. A family-friendly film at its funnest, quote James Christopher, an Emmy winner. Well, considering he did the sound editing for 2 of your Cool Cat shorts, I'm not surprised he'd be biased for you. Okay, enough with the cover, let's get to the movie. So many different studios worked on this, it seems, and the one for Derek Savage Productions is just the Earth blowing up. How cool. Then, after a pointless "It's showtime" bit from Derek, we get the same opening from last time. Oh, but I guess it's not entirely the same, because then we get some serious news coverage on what the virus has done. This includes the Washington Post, the Brown and White, which is a Lehigh University paper, the Sun. This seems to be quite heavy. Maybe he's taking this seriously this time. About as serious as your crew's efforts to edit this. In fact, about the first 15 minutes of the movie, starting past the credits, is just Cool Cat fights coronavirus again.
Hey, Daddy Derek, what are you doing? Oh, here's something to clean you up.
Now, obviously, this isn't the first time he's done this. Cool Cat Kid Superhero was just a re-edited version of the first movie, which itself was just a few shorts strung together into a movie. He later made a director's cut of the first movie, which also had a Kickstarter campaign. From what I can tell, nothing's really changed for this movie. They even kept the video clip over the TV bit when that one TV guy was talking. Again, I'm sure it looks fine on actual TV, just play an audio clip if you can't hear it. Oh, and I guess this wasn't a beer bottle Dirty Dog had, it was a steak sauce bottle. Nevertheless, he still made a large coronavirus ball, so...
There's only so many ways I can say, WHAT THE FUCK, people?!
The only major change I noticed was them removing the bit of foreshadowing for the school shooting video, so instead it plays like this.
Cool Cat loves school, and I hate school. School is for dummies. It's time for Dirty Dog to rule the world.
So now we get to the actual new stuff. Cool Cat is going home to play a video game while Dirty Dog is stalking around. They might have changed location again because this definitely doesn't look like the same neighborhood as before.
I'm so bored. And where are the kids? I can't find any dumb kids to pick on. And how can I have any fun if there's no kids or cats to bully?
Well, I think we can add child predator to the list of charges against him. He then gets a breaking news alert, which uses a clip from 60 Minutes, and it's the one where President Biden was saying that the pandemic was over. While he still admits that COVID was still a thing, it's pretty irresponsible to say that the pandemic had ended simply because you wanted people to go back to work or whatever. And in more recent news, he actually got the virus. Heh.
This is terrible news. Coronavirus is just a scam, but it's my best tool to keep the dumb kids and adults down.
I'm just gonna use a clip from my old review of the last movie.
You can't just make a character believe and not believe in something at the same time. He's either a bioterrorist who claims to infect kids with the coronavirus just for fun, or he's an anti-vaxxer who just wants to torment kids for being afraid of what he thinks is a scam. Pick one lane and stay there.
Hey, if Derek can reuse his own footage, why can't I? Over the Cool Cat, he plays a really crappy looking game with him as a PNG character jumping over merchandise. Derek invites Cool Cat to go over to the house to learn about construction. And while Dirty Dog seems to react to this, apparently they're reusing footage from Cool Cat Saves the Kids / Kids Superhero. Because this is the exact same scene where they were going to Hollywood. The shirts even changed so that instead of purple and blue shirts, Cool Cat and Derek have their blue and brown shirts from that movie. Then when they reach their destination, it goes back to the purple and blue ones.
Great continuity!
And Cool Cat still can't get out by himself. What a great costume design.
Watch your hand, look at the house. I like it.
Wow, we barely got a look at it. The cuts in this are amazing. So is this scene just to imply that the family plans to move and that's why they're discussing things like inspect the house in case things might be broken and need replacing later? No, this is so they can sell it to someone later. Oh, it gets better. This is actually from an unreleased TV series they did called Cool Cat Flips a House. According to the Cool Cat Wiki, that's a thing I just said, there was one episode filmed but never aired. 6 minutes of it was repurposed for the Cool Cat Saves the Kids director's cut. Of course, more was used here, though Derek seems to deny it. Personally, I wouldn't put it past him to lie, given his track record. So after about 5 minutes of them dinking around, commenting how cool this place is, we find Dirty Dog in a camouflaged bunker of sorts. And oh look, the feet look to be done finally. He's planning to mix these poisons, including one from an aerosol bottle, and...
Oh no! What are you doing?
$1,500, and you went with an inanimate object? You have to be pretty lazy to not have mouth movement.
I'm making the Dirty Dog virus.
Oh, hi, camera. Nice to see you again. And you brought your friend the pull string. You shouldn't have. So, the Dirty Dog virus is just the coronavirus, since it uses the same model they've used for the actual virus. Truly, his originality knows no bounds.
Bad movie. You are a bad movie. What are you looking at?
The editing gets so bad here that not only do some of these effects bleed into other cuts, but then there's this thing. Like, what the hell is happening? How do you continually get worse with your special effects, you freaking hack? Then, after killing most of his virus balls with his farts, we go back to the house flipping segment from before.
We should make a TV show, Cool Cat's House Flipping, and start doing a TV show. What do you think?
Derek, just stop. You're completely out of your league if you think this could ever take off. So after about 4 minutes of this stupid segment, we get back to the plot with what looks to be more reused footage. We get a radio broadcast saying a new virus is spreading, and they just kind of shrug. Like, just do what you've done before. Okay. Dirty Dog gloats over his success, and our hero returns home the same way in the other movie, but dubbed over.
Cool, we're home. I need to figure out this Dirty Dog situation, and music relaxes me.
What the hell is that?
Then he goes to sing a song in the green screen room. I don't even care if it's new or not. This is just wasting more time.
Let's take a picture, it's smile real big. Let's take a picture, so I grab my camera to have it.
Well, he wouldn't last a second in a Persona dancing game.
These clips are so random, But the most fitting of all is one where a dog is literally taking a dump. That's the movie in a nutshell. It's taking a dump on your expectations. So, 3 minutes later, we get the grand return of Mama Cat, failing to cut cabbage. Also, what are these sound edits?
It's such a beautiful day for a healthy dinner.
So this time, Mama Cat is voiced by Stella Atkinson. Not sure if she's also the suit actor.
Well, tell me, how could I not be, Mama? You the finest cat in town.
Wait! I can hear my parents in the kitchen.
Also, my lower half is gone. Oh no! There's 24 minutes left, and what have we accomplished so far? Well, we spent 15 minutes replaying the last movie, then we spent around 9 minutes dinking around an empty house before going home to dink around a green screen. All the while, Dirty Dog made his own virus and infected a crap ton of people, who may or may not die now, and the most our heroes do is shrug and put it off until they feel like doing anything. We spend our time doing nothing but replay old crap while barely moving the story along.
Why don't you come over here and give me a kiss, you foxy-looking kitty cat, you?
I didn't need to see you mug the camera, Derek. Cool Cat turns on the TV and it plays that same video clip from last time, even doing the same kind of edit as before, but this time they changed the lines without actually recording new footage.
This is Channel 9 News, and we are experiencing a new virus called the Dirty Dog virus.
And now Cool Cat is gonna do something.
I've got a terrific idea. I need something big and bad to stop the Dirty Dog virus, and I need the Harrier jet.
Oh, wow, that's a great idea.
So this idea is to ask Colonel Arthur Knowles to use his privately owned Harrier jet to fight Dirty Dog and his virus. Now, from what I understand, he and Derek are friends and he helped on his projects before. This would be his first time appearing on camera for any of them. He says he'll help find Dirty Dog, and now Cool Cat and Derek say they're gonna change shirts. Why? Because they're going back to the house they were flipping!
Why? Why? Why?
Okay, earlier they got on the phone with a potential buyer, so now this is them meeting him and finalizing the deal. But why are we bothering with this? There's a much bigger threat going on, and you want to get sidetracked again? And now we get...
Cool Cat PSA!
Perfect. Okay, tell me when you guys are ready.
Was that even necessary? You're already here. You don't need to have an outtake in your footage. Just do the damn PSA, you stupid! Stupid!
I'm Cool Cat and I love you!
We're signing out. I hope you had fun. I hope you were entertained. And most importantly, I hope to see you on our next episode.
No! Just no!
They reused the clip of them returning home again before Cool Cat monologues how he needs to actually do something in his movie. He thinks back to the other movie where he simply punches the damn coronavirus ball. He has no way to get the Dirty Dog though, so he asks Derek for help.
I had a feeling something like this might happen, so I got a surprise.
Honestly, that would make the most sense considering how easy it was that first time. No, instead he gives him a necklace from his granddaddy cat. It apparently has magic powers. What sort of powers?
And may God bless you, Cool Cat.
Power of Christ, it seems. More quick cuts with reused footage, and he gets text notifications, which are actually more like badly edited video clips of, I guess, supporters from the Kickstarter? I don't know, and I don't care. Knowles takes off in his jet, and it's spliced with more reused footage, and then we see Dirty Dog outside his bunker where he sings a song about how bad he is.
And I'm the baddest dog there is. You better watch out, 'cause I'll bite you on the leg. And he's really the dumbest.
Hey, everybody! Come on, let's do the idiot!
Even the cameraman is done with this, as they keep looking away from Dirty Dog. But all this time, I'm just surprised that Derek hasn't resorted to using...
And I'll cough in your face,
because you're just a woke weakling.
And there it is. I know it's from a villain character, but I think that's how Derek truly thinks. Once the damn song finishes, we see Knowles reporting his findings.
Major Cool Cat, this is Harrier 1.
Didn't even try to make it convincing.
It's time to stop, Dirty Dog.
That's affirmative. Napalm is ready for release.
Napalm? You're gonna use napalm? That's not something you should be using on civilians. And yes, Dirty Dog might as well be a terrorist at this point, but the way they treat him, he's more like a super bully causing mayhem. Even then, I don't think a private citizen should have napalm on hand. Also, with how these shots are filmed, Cool Cat and Dirty Dog should be right on top of another. So maybe you shouldn't be dropping napalm in case you accidentally hit...
Time to light it up.
Cool Cat just committed war crimes. That's a thing I said. All that death and destruction, and it just singes Dirty Dog's ass. Can you try to make sense? Then we get the biggest moment of all. Both Cool Cat and Dirty Dog together on screen for the first time. Cool Cat punches the bottle right after the virus is released, and we get a non-fight scene of Cool Cat lightly stepping aside from a punch and tripping him. Also, Dirty Dog runs into his kick and...
Damn it, movie! You didn't learn your freaking lesson! Stop with the farting! I think I broke it.
And yes, that one fart just killed the virus for good. How Cool Cat knew this secret, I don't even care to find out. But one thing is certain, Derek still wants to do a school shooting movie, so Dirty Dog foreshadows it again.
I'm going to get you, and I'm going to get you at your school. Just wait. The bullets will be flying at your school, you dumb cat.
Hey, Dirty Dog, considering the topic of the next movie, it only takes one bullet to the head to put you out of your misery. Just saying.
Awkward running away scene, a shot of nothing before Cool Cat finally walks in, and he runs into Beaver, who thanks Cool Cat for saving the world. Oh, and we play the same damn news clip from the end of last time. But with that, the movie finally ends.
But I'm Cool Cat, and I love you.
I would really not be screaming that at the top of your lungs.
Wow. $1,500 for a movie that is mostly reused footage and badly edited slop. How did it come to this? It's one thing to have passion for your projects and try and get them out to the world however you can, but it's clear to me that this isn't the case. This is more of a grift than an honest attempt to create. Ed Wood movies have more care and passion than this. Hell, Suburban Sasquatch was far better at being a movie than this. We're 4 movies in, and he has refused to learn or try to improve his craft. The fact that people enable this by constantly paying him or investing in his projects will always baffle me. With that kind of money, you could literally feed a whole bunch of people, help homeless shelters, literally anything, even supporting better creators and artists. And it gets used on a hack job who can somehow pull in actors or military personnel to poorly teach kids how to be good or whatever. If I ever have to review another one of these, I better not see a Kickstarter campaign for it or have it succeed. If it's purposely bad content you want, you can get that for free. You don't need to contribute to the problem. Just let this die. Let Derek Savage flounder on his failings as a creator of supposed kids media, or any kind of media. I don't know what he does anymore, nor do I care to find out. I'm the Media Hunter. Media is my prey, and reviewing them my way.
Hip, hip, the hop, hop, hop. I got a story to tell you about the coolest cat. His name is Cool Cat, and the kids